New Hampshire Healthy Families, transforming the health of the community, one person at a time.
Certified Recovery Support Worker Workforce Development Project, a unique program that trains, mentors, and certifies individuals who are committed to working with peers in early recovery. New Hampshire Healthy Families is proud to partner with providers throughout the state, offering sponsorship, mentoring, and resources to assist CRSW candidates from the classroom into the New Hampshire workforce.
Nobody intends to become addicted to substances. Nobody intends that. Addiction and the effects of opiates combine to create the substance use disorder. People deny it's a disease. People say, is this a choice? Is it a disease? Well, if the disease model of addiction has taken root in the brain, it's a disease. Because peer-to-peer doesn't tend to carry the level of stigma that other resources do, usually we can immediately get the supports in so that somebody stays in recovery and doesn't slip into a full-blown relapse. CRSWs, they get it because they've been there and they can reach back for the next person. CRSWs have the desire to reach back, want the education to reach back, have the capacity to learn, the stages of recovery, the context of change, what to expect in the first 6 months so we're not setting people up for failure.
The CRSW is a part of an overall program focused on the continuum of care for substance use disorder. The CRSW is a program within recovery support.
I guess I decided to get involved with this because it's a gap that needs to be filled, and it needs to be filled by people who have a voice that's strong enough to do so. And I'm really grateful that somebody was there for me when I needed them, a few years ago. And I was in a really, really bad situation, and it took somebody who had been in the same situations that I had to pull me out of that really dark place where, I didn't even think I was human anymore. I didn't think I deserved even being spoken to, let alone saving, and I didn't think that there was anything left to save.
The CRSW process consists of 3 parts: core curriculum, work experience, and exam and certification. During the core curriculum phase, candidates must participate in classroom training on topics ranging from the effects of substance misuse to life-saving strategies and recovery methods. In Phase 2, work experience, candidates focus on applying their classroom knowledge in a real-world setting as volunteers. Mentoring and resource support is available to candidates throughout this phase. After successful completion of the exam, new CRSWs enter the New Hampshire workforce as peer recovery coaches.
It's one addict helping another, regardless of what fellowship or whatever you use, whatever path to recovery that you use. You need somebody who's been there.
When we look at the positive outcomes of peer-to-peer, is we find that the connections are made during the recovery coach process to know how to access resources when the wheels start turning.
I used to be behind a corner store, homeless and dirty, drinking pounders, and those people deserve the same dignity and respect as you and I do today, and they don't always get it. And most of them have drug and alcohol issues, and they need somebody who understands what they're going through and can look at them and say, I know the way out. And I used to be there. When somebody looks at you and they don't look you in the eye or they look down on you, that little shred of hope and dignity that you had left is gone. And that's all it's all it can take to end somebody right there. And I hope to be one of those people that actually changes that.
So having the skills, the education, the personal experience all combining in the certified recovery support worker workforce is key. And without the funding to do it, our hands are often tied. Probably about 90 people have gone through the training with help from New Hampshire Healthy Families. Those 90 people probably would not have gotten trained. It's pretty powerful, to have that peer model.
For more information about the CRSW program in New Hampshire and other innovative substance use disorder initiatives, contact New Hampshire Healthy Families today.